Action. Yes, that scoreboard is correct. Dayton Flyers holding a 2-1 lead right now on the Cincinnati Bearcats. Bearcats got the lone goal early in the second period from number 10, Luke Larbis. Not sure who got the assist on that. We'll have that posted up later. But I am making sure I get everything I can in now before the rambunctious fans come back in, as Cincinnati has gotten a good deal of crowd support. They came in a bit late, but they are making some noise and trying to root these Bearcats to a victory. Apologies if maybe some of them took some extra liberties with the microphone in between the period. I'm sure that happens. Final whistle. We're about ready to start the third period of play. Bearcats trying to jump back out and tie this game, but they are going to have to do it shorthanded, as it will be 4-on-3 to start the period. So, or actually it will be 5-on-4, excuse me. So Dayton will still have the man advantage, and the puck is won back by the Bearcats. Dumped on and played ahead. Murphy is the first one there. He was looking to push that one through, and his shot, or his pass, excuse me, goes out wide. Trying to double duty it here. Pretty difficult if you ask me. Puck dumped in there by Sam Dorff. And now it goes the length of the ice, and Dorff is back to play for Dayton. And the power play has 11 more seconds for UD if they want to cash in and make this a 2-goal lead for the Flyers. Puck is now cleared out. Cincinnati able to kill off the power play. Out comes Stephen Lang. Turnover here in the defensive zone for the Flyers. Big hit along the boards. Bearcats have it. Shot is ripped and goes wide. Puck goes all the way out and clears the zone. Bursinger is back to play it. And a bad pass there to a defenseman that goes wide. Dayton is the only ones there to pick it up. And ill-advised for sure. Dayton trying to center the puck out in front of the crease. Only a white jersey there. And there is an injury. Number 25. Oh, all right. Good point. Lost part of his blade. Oh, man, what a move. I believe Colin Rack just danced around everybody. Or excuse me, that was Bursinger. Danced around everybody. He just couldn't finish. Bearcats have been so close. Gotten it to the red line, but haven't been able to punch it in. Tanaka there to fight off another one. Took a bit of contact, but the puck goes wide. Ennis sends one in. That one goes wide of the net. Okada is the first one there to play it. He keeps it, chipes it in. Ennis settles it down, passes it in front. There was Matea. Bearcats lose it, and now it's moved up and out. And the Flyers have cleared the zone. Luke Larbis is there and settles it in. Puck goes all the way down the ice, and now we will have a penalty. Too many men on the ice, I believe. As the whistle is blown dead, it looked like Cincinnati had the puck. The penalty box is not opening, so maybe there's not a penalty. I could have been wrong. I've been wrong before. Very delayed icing could be the call. You know, we'll stick with that. I like that. Very, very delayed icing is the call. Want to thank Alex Zakowski on the camera. Also, a nice spotter helping me out. only do so much. He can't help me out with everything, so if I botch some things, it's still my fault. Bearcats moving it along in the offensive zone, holding it in, and now chipping it down is Danny Matea. Help out in front, now sent out and centered. Backhanded attempt there by Tachi, but nobody home for the Bearcats. Cincinnati still caressing the puck and trying to punch it in, but a turnover. Here come the Flyers. Dayton trying a 2-on-2. Good job of back checking there by Ben Tachi. Danny Matea takes a bump there at the red line. Gets dropped off the puck, and now puck is cleared off the boards, goes all the way down where Sebastian Milletta is there and forced to freeze it. 16-12 to play here in the third period. Bearcat fans a little bit uneasy now as we are waiting for Cincinnati to score that tying goal. You can't win the game unless you tie it / take the lead. Bearcats have some work to do. Flyers move it in. Played behind the net by Colin Rack. He moves it along the boards looking for some help. There are the Bearcats. Now it's moved in front and settled down and then chipped by Sebastian Millette, and a goal for the Dayton Flyers. Carbonara able to settle the puck down and push it by Sebastian Millette to take a 3-1 lead for the Dayton Flyers. This is a giant goal for UD. Puck is dropped. Face-off won by the Cats. Cincinnati trying to move away with it. Schneiberg pushes his man along the boards. Now Cincinnati able to keep it in. That was Scammon trying to keep the play alive for Cincinnati in the neutral zone. Instead, it's batted down and sent all the way into Bearcats territory. Long stretch pass. Unable to connect with McAllister. McAllister slashed big time on the hands. No call there. Dayton playing physical. Dropping their man. And now McAllister is lining up his guy, trying to make a hit. Rossiter has it behind the net. He sends one all the way up where it is played and picked up by Murphy. Murphy, left wing side, skating around, looking for some help. Tries a wraparound. Puck is loose in the crease. Tanaka still doesn't have it. Fight for it behind the net. First one there is Murphy. He'll have it. Moves it to the blue line. Shot, patted away. Colin Rack with the rip at the blue line. Now, a collision there down in the corner. Shot by Rossiter at the blue line goes right into the chest of Tanaka. Matthew Tanaka has made 46 saves, and he is leading the charge for the Dayton Flyers. Only reason they're still in this game. Rossiter has it. Leaves it behind. Dumps it down for Ryan Murphy. Murphy circles back behind the net. Played now along the corner. On the sideboards and now moved up and out and cleared by the Flyers. Icing will be the call. 14-14 to go here in the third. Draw taking place to the left of Tanaka. Referee chasing a flyer. Now Cincinnati wins the draw. Ryan Murphy wins it back, but it goes all the way to the neutral zone where Rossiter is there to play it. He finds Murphy. Murphy leaves it to Larbus. Larbus for Murphy. Murphy takes a shot, and it is saved by none other than Matthew Tanaka. Cincinnati, when they've been in closer, I feel like they've shot it wide. They've gotten plenty of shots from the top of the circle and beyond. on Tanaka, but when in close, just haven't been able to put it in. Puck is loose again. Tanaka sprawls out to freeze it. Shot came from the blue line where Sam Dorff took the rip. Murph in to take the draw again. Face-off won again by the Cats. Cincinnati trying to help out along the sideboards. Rossiter able to keep it in right at the red line. And Bearcats will try to regroup and enter the zone. Here comes Larbus. Right wing side. Coming in. Are you kidding me? Larbus trying to jam it home with a little backhanded attempt. Every trick in the bag Cincinnati is pulling out. Tanaka's got an answer for him. Danny Matea looking to take the draw, and now we will have a slight delay, but we're ready for action here. 5 skaters on the ice for both teams. Matea takes the draw and wins it. Nick Okada has it at the blue line. Padded aside, right pad save of Matthew Tanaka, excuse me. Centering pass. Armstrong overskated it. Pass was there just a little bit late. Armstrong was already breaking toward the net. Pass is intercepted. Coming away with it. Here comes Armstrong. Strong on the skates. Matea has it. At the circle, leaves it for Okada. Okada rips one off the post. Armstrong trying to fight off his man, but instead loses the puck. Away with it comes Dayton. Dayton with the rip. What an excellent save by Sebastian Millette on the rebound. Backhanded attempt by the Flyers right at point blank. And Millette is there to make the stop. Momentarily keeping Cincinnati in this game. Flyers on the breakout again. What an excellent save, left pad. Sprawling save for Sebastian Millette. He was one-on-one with the latest Dayton goal scorer. That's Carbonara. Number 16 in blue bearing down on Millette. Millette able to stay in front of the post and make another dandy of a save. 12:15 to go. Cincinnati trails by 2 and looking for any offense to get going here. For the Flyers, this would be a huge, huge road win. Like I said, the Dayton Flyers' previous 2 games were against the Louisville Cardinals. Played a home and an away game. They lost on the road at Louisville, won at home. And now Cincinnati coming in. That's Ryan Murphy with the shot padded away. And now out come the Flyers. 3-on-1, a couple of guys skating back. Great defensive effort to stop any offensive threat of an odd man rush. Cincinnati able to clear it. Long strides there by Scrapper. Dayton Flyers breaking up the ice quite a bit here in the 3rd period. Big hit along the sideboards. Don't know what our camera is doing. It is having some issues we're not used to having. Going to sleep on us. Bearcats offense is currently sleeping. They haven't scored since early in the 2nd. We have played just about halfway into our 3rd period. Bearcats have given up a goal in each period and trail 3-1. Puck moved right wing side. goes the length of the ice. Lang was back there, but he did not win the race, and the icing is called. So the puck will be dropped to Sebastian Millet's left. Face-off is won. Music still playing, and that's not good. There it is. Now it's gone. Puck dumped in by the Flyers. Cincinnati has it in their own end. Moving up ice. After a dominant first period, Cincinnati really back and forth with Dayton ever since, and a shot and a goal. Just what the doctor ordered. Luke Larbus. His section just left, and he just puts one in the back of the net. And a few of them return to smack the glass in homage of their favorite player. Good to see. Good for Larbus. He has put this at a 3-2 game. Cincinnati now one shot away from tying this sucker. And sit with 54 shots. Maybe that shot is still lingering in Tanaka's head. Bearcats on the rush. They've been out skating the Flyers all night. 54-27 leading in the shot department, just as an example. Cincinnati trying to move it up the offensive zone. Here comes Armstrong, left wing side, no one in front of him. Looking around, centering it, looking for Lavaseur. A whistle is blown as the net is not off its bearings at all. Referee pulled it off its bearings and then replaced it. So that's a little bit interesting. Not sure what the referee saw there. Nonetheless, 9:15 to play. Bearcats now trailing by just a goal. Face-off, left wing circle. Danny Matea takes the draw, wins it. Shot, deflected, doesn't make its way toward the net, off the stick of Colin Rack. Armstrong trying to dish out a hit, can't. Rack keeping the puck in and now pinching forward on the near side boards. Trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone, unable to. Here comes Danny Matea now. He moves to center. Looking to center it there, can't. Comes up top where Rack puts a stick on it. Now centered across. Only one there is Ben Tachi. He sends it across. Armstrong has it, left wing circle. Fights off a hit, still holds the puck. Trying to move it up top to Rack, but unable to make it to him cleanly. Instead, it has to find Rack through the stick of a Dayton Flyer. UD able to take control and just dump it down to get some reinforcements out. Cincinnati crossing the neutral zone with speed. That's number 4, Taki. He sends one. It hits a stick and goes well wide. Dayton Flyers take it the length of the ice all the way into the Bearcats' defensive end. Now the puck is behind the net. Cincinnati looking to move it up. Armstrong was there in the vicinity, unable to control it. Rossiter there to play it. Now Murphy on the takeaway, looking to Larbus. Larbus, right wing side, skates by a man. He'll go with speed behind the net, fires it in! Back of the net! Hat trick! And Luke Larbus with the heading. Well, that has energized this crowd a lot, and Luke Lorbus is pretty jazzed about it, and he should be. Dayton now trying to take back the momentum as the puck is in their offensive zone. Cincinnati stormed back with 2 goals here, both by Luke Lorbus. He has all 3 for Cincinnati, and Sebastian Millette with another save, top of the circle, sprawling out to stop the puck with his pads. Puck put into the neutral zone. There to play it are the Flyers. They move it ahead, but can't get it into the offensive zone. Bearcats absorb a few hits. Murphy comes away with the shot. Tanaka makes a save, wraparound attempt. It just goes wide, out in front of the net, and Bursinger whiffs on it. Maybe had a look at it. Couldn't find it. Under 7 to play, 6:30 and change. Sam Dorf dumps it down. Bearcats want to win this thing in regulation as the momentum is currently shifting their way. Here comes Nick Okada, everybody on side. Murphy right in the slot, he is met, and the shot is blocked and denied. Last-ditch effort there by the Flyers to get in the way of Ryan Murphy, and that may have kept this game tied as Murphy with the shot cleanly in the slot. He puts that thing away. Game time, warm-ups, practice. Doesn't matter. Number 22 can finish. 100-point player in this league is Ryan Murphy. First game of the year for the Bearcats. Good to see him in number 22. Bearcats trying to force the issue, instead get moved off the puck. And now moved in by Stephen Lang. Under 6 to play. Here come the Flyers, moving it left wing side, sending it all the way out. Nick Okada is there to settle it down, moves it for Lang. Cleveland native moves it to the left wing side, looking for some help. Cincinnati able to play it. Rack sends it across, dangerous pass for Von Kieserling, who loses it at his skates. Puck is centered and moved up top. Nobody home for the Bearcats. They're going to have to go back and chase it in their own end. Nick Okada just plays it safely off the boards, back and forth, and Okada has it with time and space. Now he'll look to center, neutral zone. Matea loses it. Just playing it forward is Carbonara for the Flyers. Now Cincinnati moves it with speed. Danny Matea trying to move it around and gets around a couple of defenders, loses a puck, comes back for it behind the net, tried a wraparound attempt, couldn't get it. And now the puck hits the netting, and we'll have a stoppage in play. 4:47 to go, we are tied at 3. Luke Lorbus putting the team on his back, has all 3 goals. Armstrong has the stick taken right out from under him. He's able to kick pass it to his teammates, still fighting without a stick. Pass there goes the length of the ice. Cincinnati first one to control it. Armstrong fights off a hit here on the near side board. Sam Dorf answering a hit of his own there in the open ice. Good skating there. Home run pass looking for Armstrong. Armstrong gets dropped. Dayton impressed by the good defense there to hold off Armstrong. Cincinnati, on the other hand, looking for a penalty. Here come the Flyers. Shot. That one goes well wide. First attempt there by number 12 in blue. Under 4 to play. Puck comes up on the near side and out. Here comes Matthew Wild. Wild with good speed. Number 61 skates across now, looks for help. Trying to backhand it to Sherlong. Sherlong wasn't there in time, but now he's there with a hit along the sideboards. Dayton looking to answer with one of their own. Next goal is the biggest one as this one is tied going late into the third. Puck behind the net, send it out in front. Flyers were looking for some help, but nobody was there. Here comes Nick Okada. He's trying to beat his man, and he gets taken down again. Fans want a penalty. No penalty coming. Ryan Murphy finishes the play and puts it top shelf. And with 3:04 to go, the Bearcats have jumped out to their first lead of the hockey game. Not used to saying that this late in the night. Timeout, Dayton Flyers. And the fans that are still here doing the UC chant, rightfully so. And the Flyers are going to have to do a bit of regrouping. So Ryan Murphy's first goal of the year couldn't have been a bigger one. Right now it sits as the game winner. And man, oh man, that was a tight spot that he put that one in. Both teams talking it out here. I'm sure Dayton is talking about when they would pull the goalie if they could ever set up an offensive zone. Flyers are going to have to rally if they're going to want to come back in this one. Ryan Murphy has made this a 4-3 game with his latest goal, and it was a doozy. Bearcats may have been asking for a penalty in the process. Cincinnati plays to the whistle, and Ryan Murphy may be sending these fans home happy. Under 3 to play now, tipped ahead, and Luke Larbus chasing after it behind the net. Bearcats can put this one away with their next goal. Sending it up top, Nick Okada's shot, it's blocked and now settled down by the Flyers. A cross-check is called. Is this going against Cincinnati? Because there is no possible way. Mr. Hat-trick, Luke Larbus, is going to sit in the box. And that stings. Larbus leads the team with 9 goals after his 3 he put up today. And folks, I didn't see a cross-check. Interesting enough, Flyers will go on the power play. I believe it's their 3rd of the game. And also interesting, Tanaka still in between the pipes as he's standing back there, wondering if we'll ever see him get pulled here in the next few seconds, as it looks like possession should be held by the Flyers. Dayton giving it some time before they pull the netminder. Moved up top. Flyers gonna try to tie this one, send it up top to the point. That one is ripped by Olsen. Doesn't make its way through. Traffic broke that thing up. There it is. Cincinnati moving away with it now. That's Sam Dorf. He settles it down on the wall, and then we'll just fire it in and get back on D. Here comes Dayton. Under 2 to play. Puck stopped immediately at the blue line and set down. Chidester was looking for a tripping penalty, and he was making that vocal to the officials. Under a minute to go now on the power play. They are pulled the netminder. Tanaka, extra skater coming on. Offsides will be the call, so we'll see what he does. He may be halfway at this point, and that's exactly what I think he'll be. He'll be at the halfway mark. And Tanaka skating all the way back. He is full safety mode. So neutral zone faceoff. Minute 34 to go. Dayton pulling their extra skater. Now the puck is dropped. So 5 skaters on the ice for Dayton to Cincinnati's 4. 45 seconds to go on the man advantage for UD. Cincinnati just breaking things up here in the neutral zone, not allowing Dayton to set up. Finally dumped down. Now they're calling for Tanaka to come out of the net. Play is kept in on the corner by UD. They're looking to set up. Ryan Murphy has it by his skates, backhands one up, and nearly played by Olsen. And offsides is the call. Fans have to make the call first, then the official, as we are right at the minute mark. 59.5 seconds to go. 17 seconds left on the man advantage for Dayton. Cincinnati clinging to a 4-3 lead. Luke Larbus has 3 goals. He sits in the penalty box for Cincinnati. Ryan Murphy has the last goal for Cincinnati. That has made this a 4-3 game. That is his first goal of the season for number 22, and right now it is the game winner. Puck is dropped. Clock is running. Wild has it. Tanaka now skating out. He comes all the way out. Puck is frozen and stop. Play is stopped as Sebastian Millette settles that puck down. Face-off is won, and the puck is cleared out. Legal clear as the penalty is just now expiring on Luke Larbus. 6-on-5 as the extra skater, is on for Dayton. Under 30 to go. Puck clears the zone. Dayton Flyers looking to re-enter. Send one in on Millette. Millette plays it with the stick. Now 20 seconds. Cincinnati just holding it, as that's the right move, as it was a delayed offside for the Flyers. Now they have a chance. Wide open shot by Wild. It goes high off the glass. Final 10 seconds. Puck moves up toward the blue line. Dayton trying to keep it in and cannot. Luke Larbus has it. Shot goes wide. Didn't matter anyway. Bearcats win 4-3 and preserve a perfect record. 61 shots put on net, and every last one of them needed, as the Bearcats hold on for a 4-3 win over the gutsy Dayton Flyers. Dayton led in this game most of the way. They had an early lead in the first. Bearcats were able to tie it. Only in the second period were they able to tie it, and then Dayton scored right back to take a 2-1 lead. Flyers would eventually take a 3-1 lead before the Bearcats would storm back in the third period with 3 goals. Luke Larbus again, 3 goals. Has to be the first star of the night. Ryan Murphy, second star with his game-winning goal. And Sebastian Millette will go ahead and give him the third star, as he made a few nice saves in the process. Bearcats win again, 4-3. Stay perfect in Tri-State League action and in regular season action. 4-0, for the Cats. Next game tomorrow afternoon. We'd love to see you here at Sports Plus. 2:10 start against the Xavier Musketeers, and that is a home game for the Cincinnati Bearcats. I'm Paul Lockman once again. Thanks so much for joining us on YouTube Hockey. You've been watching Cincinnati Bearcats Hockey on YouTube.